survive the night. Actually cooled off nicely. I had to get a blanket to put on here. Wife is still over in bed, enjoying the cool morning. Let's take you outside. Sorry about that movement there. Beautiful morning. Birds are chirping. Gonna be a good day. Okay, we're taking a quick slide through the Thermopolis market, street market, right? The afternoon Saturday market. Pretty small from our standards, but super cute, quaint. And I'll just give you a quick, just a walk by. I don't want to, these folks like to be, to keep to their own. And we'll give you just a quick walk by. Grandpa's Toys and Creations. Beautiful stuff.
Pictures.
That's fun.
It's not about choice.
Barky's out here supporting some local businesses, buying some really cool little pouches, some little coin pouches for the girls. It's warming up out here today. Maybe we'll hit up this local lemonade stand with these kids. Yeah, I'm gonna get some lemonade. Ranches. I don't know if those are current ranches or ranches from back in the day. I would guess probably current. Still operational, I bet. Well, this answers it. Dedicated to the first 100 years of Thermopolis history from 1897 to 1997. So yes, mix of old and new. All right, here's the tourist shop right here. I'm actually looking for a vintage Wyoming license plate. Not here. Well, you can't go home without a souvenir from Thermopolis, so why not a face of a beaver? Incorporating the vans somehow. Maybe on my dash. Set them on my dash. That'd be cool. Okay, we rolled over to this little place recommended by a local, Antique, T-E-A-K, and Uncle Junk. So we're gonna go see what kind of antiques and junk they have inside here.
What kind are you looking for?
I'm gonna thumb through the whole stack of them. I don't know.
They're all the same.
Vintage. Oh, look at these cool plates and bowls. Okay, just wrapped up our little hangout in Thermopolis. We're heading out to the site where my folks' ashes are scattered out by Black Mountain. It's a little off-road route to get there. It's currently 12:20 in the afternoon here on Sunday. Got some flowers to go drop off.
Tell them that you got free flowers.
Oh, I got free flowers too. Very nice to some folks at the little market. Just the farmer's market we visited. And we went to an antique store. That was cool too. So who knows? Maybe this turns into the Antique Road Show. I don't know. Anyway, let's go. We're pulling up here. My folks' ashes are scattered. Out here in Black Mountain. Out by this cottonwood tree. I need like a better stick to hold this in. Yeah. Want to walk behind me there? Okay, we're out here. I'm trying not to cry. Where my parents' ashes are scattered. This is the place where my parents said they want their ashes scattered when they were going to die. Trying not to step on cactus in the process here. Yeah, this is where they're buried. Out here in Black Mountain. A little bit of a drive to get here, not bad. Pretty good gravel road. over here by this cottonwood tree, and maybe I follow this game trail perhaps? No, somebody's had a side-by-side out here, wouldn't you know? Maybe they were out here visiting. Put this spot right over here, right where the side-by-side trails are going. And then Knocking on Heaven's Door came on, but I was just randomly, when I was turning off my phone to bring it out here, we'd listen to some music, and Knocking on Heaven's Door came on, so very prophetic. And yeah, this is the spot right here. Yeah, they're buried in right here. This little spot right here. Love you, Mom and Dad. Beautiful out here. Yeah, we're gonna say a prayer. We'll do that prayer later. Anyway, we got lunch to do in a minute here. Beautiful out here. Let you take it in. It's super still right now. God bless y'all. Well, we found the neighbors. Okay, we're out here. I'm trying not to cry. The place where parents say they want their ashes scattered when they're gonna die. Try not to step on cactus. And yeah, where they're buried. Out here in Black Mountain. A little bit of a drive to get here, not bad. Pretty good gravel road. Over here by this cottonwood tree, and maybe I follow this game trail perhaps? No, somebody's had a side-by-side out here, wouldn't you know? Maybe they were out here visiting. Put this spot right over here, right where the side-by-side trails are going. And then Knocking on Heaven's Door came on, but I was just randomly, when I was turning off my phone to bring it out here, we'd listen to some music, and Knocking on Heaven's Door came on, so very prophetic. And yeah, this is the spot right here. Yeah, they're buried in right here. This little spot right here. Love you, Mom and Dad. Beautiful out here. Yeah, we're gonna say a prayer. We'll do that prayer later. Anyway, we got lunch to do in a minute here. Beautiful out here. Let you take it in. It's super still right now. Visiting Mom and Dad. So heartfelt. It's important to find things. Yeah, it's important to make sure you remember your family while you're here. We're gonna hit some other spots. We're gonna hit Mimi and Granddad, my grandparents, and this horsefly keeps landing on my back, hitting the same spot. Go away, dude. And then we're gonna go do great grandparents there, and then great grandparents in Basin. I should be able to provide a photo of him, and stay tuned. All right, y'all. We're taking Cowgirl Kristen, out here to shoot a can or two with the 30-30. Come on down here to this little draw. We'll set up a little shooting alley. There she is.
Can't guarantee anything.
Well, give it a try. I got some earplugs for you. Box of ammo. Good times. Try to find a nice sturdy stick to mount it on. Good job. She did it. One and done, she said. One and done. And we cock. Run the action. Shoulder the weapon. Line of sights. Can. Cowboy action. Always treat weapons as if they're loaded. Always point them in a safe direction. Keep your finger off the trigger at all times. You're ready to shoot a target. Muzzle discipline at all times. And be wary of backstrap and beyond. That's why we set this up in a berm. Even though we're out here, there's not people for miles. Always run in a safe range. Good to go. Thank you much. Let's move on to the next thing.
That yellow?
Yeah, I do believe so.
That was theirs?
Now it's grown up. Barn. See this old barn I used to. This is my grandparents' home. This is completely different grown up. That barn I used to ride motorcycles around.
Did they add on to the house?
Did they tear down?
Where's the house right there?
Oh, see that white barn right there? That white building right there? That garage?
Uh-huh.
That's where there was an old building where my granddad was.
But they tore down the house?
Born.
No, there's the house right there.
The house is right there. I've slept on that screened-in porch when I was a child. This garden right here was built by my granddad right there. I used to ride my motorcycle out here. I would borrow Uncle Wayne's dirt bike. You know, back in here was the sand dunes back out there. Now it's all farmland. I would ride dirt bikes out there. Uncle Wayne lived in this home up here, and Aunt May.
On the right?
We'd go up there and have lunches, and we'd do dinner there. Yep, up there in the hill, home up there. Yep, some lightning in the background, I think. Memories, man, memories. Welcome to Worland. Booming town of Worland, Wyoming, where my mom grew up, outside of this town, where we drove by, my family. You know, we're gonna take a little pass through town here, get some more provisions, drop off at the cemetery over here real quick, and then go to Ten Sleep. Mimi, Granddad, and my great-grandfather. Just have to go find them. Okay, folks, here we are. Riverview Memorial in Worland. And here we are. So this is the gravesite of my great-great-grandfather, Ernest and May. Right here. There's some pictures of him on his horse. A neat picture. I think I have like one picture of him. Old cowboy. Ernest C. Voss. Ernest Clifton Voss. October 2nd, 1881. Died January 30th, 1956. So that's my, and then right behind them are my grandparents. Harry and Ella.
Is that their house? Oh, that's cool.
God bless them. Really neat people. I have a little, when I visit my grandparents, first thing I'd walk in, my grandmother in her kitchen, you'd walk into from the mudroom, and she has this little glass bulldog figurine that was always sitting between this pony wall, between the breakfast room and the kitchen, and I have that at my desk at work. I always see it. For years we'd come visit. It was always there. That's the only thing that I really have of them, of theirs. Pretty cool. And then we're gonna go to Basin and visit my great-great-grandfather, again, who came here from Mecklenburg, Germany, and immigrated to America, and ended up in Colorado across his journey, and then finally came up here where the air was drier. He had some lung issues apparently, and so the weather suited him better here. So that's why, that's how they ended up here, underneath the shade of this big pine tree. And this next spot over here is pretty special. Turn around here, you can see, and you'll know exactly what I mean. Thank you for your service. World War I. Don't mess with my truck, man. All right, we are in the town of Ten Sleep. Gonna slide in over here to have some dinner. Also gonna try to meet up with the owner, Steve Kreiner. He builds custom high-end rifles. Precision rifles. He and his wife own this place, and we're gonna go check it out. Maybe I can meet him. He had her at Moscow Mules.
Oh, there you go. You have your Moscow Mules.
Right? Dinner at the Sleepy Coyote. Met with Steve Kreiner. Had some nice conversation about the sniper stuff and long gun stuff. And now we're booked to stay here on Hip Camp. Stay out here. It looks like there's a nice fire, lightning strike fire out there. The storm that came through earlier. And I'm gonna go have some beer and music at the Ten Sleep Brewing. Kind of windy out here, if you can hear me. Fire helicopter. Let's go have some music and some beer. You're cute. Sparky's getting trained to live like a dirtbag.
Yeah.
Got our shower. Oh yeah, this thing's legit. Okay, she turns power on. Good, here we go, ready? In there, coming at you. This thing's legit. Okay, lift it. There's that one. Do the other side. Legs are good?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. Spartan living. Living out of a bucket.